All right, it's Wednesday, February the 19th, and I want to show you the next collect call. Tell you a couple things about it that are significant. So this is collect number 2, and it is a bourbon Levy cut. A couple things that are significant or important about it. These feathers were hand-drawn by Tyler Spitzmiller. These are not clip art. These were individually drawn, and we've engraved them around the barrel as well as around the insert, which kind of, to be honest, gives it a really cool feel. It's got a little bit of grip to it. So I'd say first off, what's important about this collar significant is it's got original artwork. Second thing I think that's significant about it is this material. If you'll see, it's bourbon, but it's a little bit weaker colored. And to be honest, this was our first attempt with the factory building our own bourbon material. So kind of like the smoke, 2 strokes that we sold last fall. This was also part of that same batch where we were getting the colors dialed in. And so in some of the thinner portions of the barrel, like down here, and on the exhaust, you'll see that the color is just a little bit weaker than it is, say, at the mouthpiece. Has nothing to do with the structural integrity or the sound quality, just us getting the colors dialed in. And since we were going to put all these feathers on it, we felt like this was a good time for us to utilize this material. So it's a bourbon Levy cut. It's our original material. It's a Tyler Spitzmiller feather. And then thirdly, I'd say this guy just represents sort of Drake's path to involvement here at Rolling Thunder. When Drake came to work here, he'd never killed a turkey. He'd hunted some turkeys, but he has absolutely fallen in love with turkey hunting now that he lives on this side of the river, on the good Lord's side of the river, without as many mosquitoes and a much higher turkey population. And so we felt like being here on the heels of NWTF and in February, I mean, this is where our head's at. Our hearts are oftentimes still in duck season, but our heads are in turkey season. And so what you've got is a bourbon Levy cut, our material, Tyler Spitzmiller's artwork, Drake's finishing touches on the tone board and design. And then the fourth, and maybe the most significant thing, is that in this batch, there are going to be a couple dozen, 36, I believe is the exact number, that are slightly different than the rest. And those are going to be a nod towards a minor variation and a new product that's coming down the pipe sometime later this summer, most likely in the month of July, but a variation to the Levy cut. And so it'll be totally random. We know the numbers and we'll keep a record of the numbers, but some of you are going to get one and it's going to be like, huh, that's just a little bit different. I think you'll be able to figure out which ones are different. But anyways, so it's a nod to what's coming in July. It's going to be totally random. And yeah, pretty cool. Bourbon, Levy cut with the turkey feathers. Ducks and turkeys are the things that make the world go round here at Rolling Thunder Game Call.